who you came to see. I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they pay to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the who they came to see. I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they pay to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the final boss. I'm the big man. Just like Bret Hart, homie, I'm the hit man. Always on time, like a shipment. You know I'm the shit, ain't shit changed. Take a big shot, never made range. You look a little sus for your big face. If I hold the title, it'll never change. Never mid-card, I'm the big man. You came to see, I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they pay to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the who they came to see. I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they pay to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the
Oh my god. What's going on, you degenerates? We've got Sophia, we got King. Who you got winning on Saturday, Rhea or Raquel? It's gonna, personally, I think it would do best for Raquel to win, but I think it's gonna be Rhea. Guess what? We are live over on YouTube Shorts. We are live on Twitch. We are live on TikTok, and finally, back live on Kick. So lots of things happening here. Hope everyone's doing well. We got Sophia, we've got Keely, we got King, we've got Munch over on YouTube. What's up, Munch? Munching away over there. Yeah, guys, if you do not follow on any of the channels, make sure you follow. I've got some, I know I always say this and it never comes through or what have you. I actually got some decent things coming through in the way of content in probably by SummerSlam. I'm taking all my channels to a new direction, which is going to be really cool. Did you figure out the password to Kick? I figured it out. Thank you, Yogi, for asking. It's been that long since I've been on Kick. I probably forgot the password for it. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just utilizing all directions here. Do you watch the WNBA? I watched the clips, and I'm a big fan of Sophie, whatever her name is, for the girl who bodies all the other girls to protect Caitlin Clark. Sophie Cunningham. She is my new favorite WNBA player. She's the GOAT.
Forever.
The GOAT of the WNBA, forever and always, is Sophie Cunningham. I think I might trigger some people on that. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I think I might trigger some people on that, but
the time for Lash Legend to rise to the top of this women's division is here. So you other three ladies can step aside because the Bougie Bully is winning this fatal four-way tonight and returning to my hometown of ATLA NTA and walking out of Evolution as the NXT Women's Champion.
We'll see about that.
I used to sit and hope for opportunities like these to present themselves. But being a part of the culling has made me realize that there is no glory waiting in the darkness. So I stepped
I like
into
the way
light,
they're doing this.
And tonight, I will take another step towards gold because the culling always prevails. And that just is what it is.
You are creepy, Izzy. You are creepy.
There ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. I'll do whatever it takes to get mine. And what's mine is that NXT women's title match at Evolution. So Jordan, Izzy,
hey, at
Lash,
least we've got an Evolution,
find somebody else
something for the Evolution card.
'Cause I got this on lock. Clock it.
I dominated the wrestling world outside of WWE to get to where I am today.
Facts.
By building my strength from scratch.
Facts.
There's nothing more motivating than desperation. And I didn't come to WWE to not be a champion. Lash, Jada, Izzy, I will be getting my hand raised tonight. And at Evolution in Atlanta, I'll finally become the NXT Women's Champion. I have to.
I think you just need to get called up to the main roster. I think that's what we need to have to. Have to. Are they gonna kick off with the Fatal 4-Way? That's probably the best way to do it, is kick off with the Fatal 4-Way, right? Scotty, Alex, what's up? Oh, we kick it off with Trick.
Oh yeah!
And Booker.
That's right.
Yeah, I think after some, I need to keep up with NXT episodes for real. Facts.
I like
Facts.
it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man.
Crash out Trick. Y'all
Say
are wild.
what? Yeah.
Y'all are wild for that.
Check him out, y'all. That's that man. Chiseled called out a granny. Booker. TNA, I'm back. Have y'all.
Booker, I swear Booker gets off on this. I swear Booker gets off on this.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the TNA World Championship.
Wait, hold on. We got a TNA World Championship match kicking the show off? Wait, what?
Pounds. He is the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
I don't know how Booker's still doing commentary, but it is kind of entertaining.
TNA title defense of 2025.
It is kind of entertaining.
On NXT.
Crash out, Trick. Wait, hold on. Josh Briggs is getting a TNA title match? Where have I been? Where have I been for all of this? And I know I watched NXT last week, so.
Weighing in at 290 pounds, Josh
Briggs!
Graves, simply put, is Josh Briggs ready? This is his biggest opportunity to date.
Well, time will tell whether or not the Man of Mayhem has what it takes to become the face.
Guys, if you're sticking over to the TikTok channel, make sure you're tapping that screen, sharing the live. Much appreciated if you do. But we got other channels. We've got Twitch, we got TikTok, we got YouTube. If you're not following, make sure you're following.
TNA Slammiversary as champion on July 20th.
You can't be right. You can't be.
It's a possibility, but
It was announced last week. Yeah, it shows how much I paid attention to last week, right?
Defending that championship. They say you're not a champion until you defend. Right now, Trick Williams has gone out there and done that.
Briggs needs to get a mixed tag with Tiffany Briggs and Stratton. My second favorite player in the Sophie Cunningham. Man, you're loving your WNBA. Hey, before June 17th rolled around, it was the first time you streamed NXT since November 6th, I want to say, of 20. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Twitch is the best platform. I'm sure some people will argue. I don't even know how many people I've got over on Kick right now, but whatever, it is what it is. Hope everyone's hanging out, enjoying themselves.
I agree with you wholeheartedly on that, Book. I don't know what Inamura was thinking. I guess you got to respect the decision. Who knows? But that, if anything, just puts more pressure on the shoulders of Josh Briggs, because Josh doesn't want to let Inamura down, just like he doesn't want to fail or let the NXT Universe down.
And again, Graves, there's no doubt Briggs owes everything right now to his tag team partner.
100%. I think Inamura's gone above and beyond to try to pull Briggs out of this professional.
The GOAT? Are you talking about me or Josh Briggs? Yo, Drippy the Dragon, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. Nemi, what's up? By the way, guys, it's still 45 degrees, maybe 90 degrees in Fahrenheit in my room. So if you see me pass out, somebody call 911 for me, okay? No, actually don't. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I don't think I can handle any more of that kind of shit.
right now. You can sink and swim in a situation like this.
Well,
And I'm
Wet,
telling you
I
right now,
appreciate
losing
that.
This match could just crush his confidence.
I'm really curious as to the mentality
45,
inside
Chris.
of the
Yeah,
TNA
it's hot
locker
in here,
room right
guys.
now, because we know the TNA
My AC does
is
not reach
eager
this
to
far.
see Trick Williams dethroned, but I think
I'll
everybody's
call
sort of
all
under
the
the
way
assumption
from
it's gonna be
Australia.
by
You don't even
TNA
have
wrestler,
911. You've got
not Josh Briggs.
999, don't you? Or 000? What is it, 999 or 000?
And then dropping Briggs face first. And Booker, you know, the return of Inamura.
Yo,
certainly,
what
I
is
think,
Javi?
has benefited Briggs.
We have 999 in Scotland.
Of course, because he's got a damn title shot. Something
Yeah,
that he
I
just
think
on
most
his own.
AC
So my
unit. Do you
thing
have
is,
one? Yeah, I do have an AC unit, but it's by my daughter's room, so I don't. So she
Inamura
doesn't
has
suffer.
been asking his tag team partner to think bigger. Think bigger is what he has been saying to Josh.
And it doesn't reach here. Like, it's already hot air by it. Yo, Javi's in the Chase U section.
Referee, great position.
Yeah, I know. It is a good choice. Try and take care of everyone else before me.
Because having my brother in my corner for that 8, 9+ years, I mean, it was like a security blanket, man. I knew I could go out there and just let it all hang out. So that's the difference.
Oh!
Tag team wrestling.
Yo, Briggs is taking it to Trick right now.
Inamura who pinned Trick Williams last week. It was Inamura
Parental
who stated that
sacrifices,
if
facts.
there was a championship
Facts.
opportunity to be handed out, he wanted his partner, Josh Briggs, to have it because Briggs has earned it. Briggs charging back in, knows this could be his only opportunity at gold. Just got caught by the champ.
Briggs just rocked the jaw.
You see
Briggs is laughing it off.
Yo, Briggs is a badass though.
Certainly will. Trick a second time. Couldn't take the big man down.
Oh my God.
And now Trick.
Yo, these guys are just meat hitting meat.
Swinging wildly right back.
Breaking news: WWE talent stranded in Saudi Arabia. Free agents.
Trick Williams right there, showing versatility.
Free tart. What? Oh God, here we go. Sophia, I might need you.
Wouldn't be surprised.
What the hell is this doing? What's this disqualification?
Actually, don't worry about it. Can't believe the draft is this weekend already. We have had 2 picks in the top 12. What draft?
Briggs, is he walking out with a TNA World title?
What draft? You ever heard of fantasy wrestling leagues? Friends and I are working to make one. I can't get into that, but there is something coming. I know there's something coming.
Has just dropped the champion, and certainly Graves has swung the momentum of this match. What?
You kidding me?
I was going to say, I was going to cut you off for Booker, Vic. I mean, let's be honest. That was Inamura's doing right there.
What do you
I
think?
understand.
Who threw the punch?
Who threw the punch?
Inamura blocked
Did that in high school?
Turned him into his partner. Trick
Internet
Williams
wrestling is so
by
cringe.
himself.
But when you try to
Fair.
punch somebody who's not a legal competitor, you don't get disqualified. It's when the illegal competitor.
Oh,
puts
the
their hands on
NHL
legal
draft?
competitor that the disqualification
Why
occurs.
are you
Okay.
two creeping in on me right now?
No idea what you're talking about when it comes to that. I don't follow NHL that much. Oh yeah, Kurva.
Jeez. Josh
Jeez.
Briggs tees off on the TNA World Champion.
Yeah, I've been working on one since last year. Interesting. Interesting.
Opportunity at the NXT champion.
You know, one would call this right here an unfair advantage, but you know me, I always say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So I get it.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Yes, Book.
I'll admit it.
Yes,
I'll just
Book.
say it like it is, unlike you.
You're welcome for pick number 12. Yes, sir.
Briggs again getting this TNA World title opportunity, trying to make the most, and a kick out by Trick Williams. And it has been since the North American Championship matchup last year around Stand and Deliver in Philadelphia. The last time Josh Briggs has even sniffed a possible championship around his waist.
Well, listen, when you're
You know what I'm very curious about? We've got Evolution in a couple of weeks, and there's literally no conversation about anything on the card. How are we gonna get through this?
I love it, man.
How are we gonna get to Evolution with literally nothing happening?
World champion, and now getting right on top of the challenger, raining down right.
Trick might get DQ'd here. Chad Gable is legit hurt. He is, yep.
Trick, dropping the
I think Joe Hendry ends up somewhere.
Into another cover, sense of urgency now from the champion, and another near fall. Trick Williams a winner of 5 straight singles matches, looking to make it a 6th.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Once again, I just tell it, Book, like it is.
Booker T just overpowers. I really feel outside today where I live. Oh my God, 106. No, thank you. No, thank you. Joe Hendry in the Rumble. He was in last year's Rumble. He was in last year's Rumble.
Big man Josh Briggs.
Who is walking out? TNA World
Well, now they've got
Champion
Rhea and
tonight
Raquel.
at NXT.
Well, no, Rhea and Raquel's happening at the Saudi event. Is it not? Well, she haven't missed anything except for Booker just flapping his lips.
But man, what action just moments ago, Graves.
Take a look at this. This is a credit to the toughness.
Jesus, El Grande is the best thing in WWE right now. El Grande's pretty good. I will agree with that.
Somehow survived and is now looking to make his way back into this fight.
Again, we learned over the weekend that a former TNA champion will get his rematch at
What is Javi
July
doing?
20th in New
Javi,
York.
what are you doing, bro?
Who will Hendry face? Will it be Trick Williams? Will it be Josh Briggs? We're finding out here tonight, and Briggs overpowering, hoisting and planting the champion.
That could be the tide turner that the man of mayhem so needed. Briggs is looking fired up and back into this battle.
Right now, again, it's 2 NXT superstars.
I don't know what Javi's doing, but he looks like he looks ridiculous.
For some to swallow since history was made at
Okay.
Battleground.
I think somebody on YouTube sat on their keyboard. Whatever Liv returns, how much do you want to bet we get Raquel, Roxanne, Rhea, and Liv? That's a long way out. Liv's out for like 6 months.
The TNA Director of Authority, Santino Marella, made this matchup. And it
I'm
gave
very
the
surprised
pendulum
that they
is
sent them
swinging
over
back
as
and
well.
forth into
Ti Amo?
cover for the champion and the challenger.
That was close.
Just
Ti Amo.
getting that shoulder
Ti Amo. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm just thinking the old Puma commercial for Valentine's Day that they did.
Book, I think you'll agree. This is showing the maturity of Trick Williams. He's not panicking.
I met you a bit at Oshawa Destiny show.
Don't make any mistakes.
I apologize if I forget. I did meet a lot of people that weekend, but if you're going to the next one, remind me. I will be at that one probably.
Oh, yes.
Briggs almost welcoming the physicality here. Ducking one, going right back to the bodies. Williams, big uppercut under the jaw of Briggs.
I thought Destiny is done. No, they got a big summer feature coming up. Oh!
Counter by Williams. Williams swinging a miss, coming right back. Trick staying on top, trying to overpower Briggs.
Oh, Briggs! Oh, damn, Briggs!
Choke slam.
Oh my God,
That
Briggs!
could be it. We got a new TNA World Champ.
Yo, Briggs!
What a counter from the big man, Josh Briggs.
Wait a minute.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. That was fantastic ring awareness by Trick Williams.
I thought he kicked out. I didn't think he grabbed the ring.
He is in the middle of that square circle.
What a way
Yeah,
to
I need to get
kick
down
off
to an NXT event.
Here on the
These crowds are
CW.
lit.
TNA World title on the line.
I gotta call Javi and see it fly down to Orlando.
Inamura on the outside, looking on, but Briggs certainly has brought out his A game here tonight for his championship opportunity.
Booker, we talk all the time about
The
these forwards
uppercuts.
adding new layers, new wrinkles to your game.
Went to take over Toronto. It was wild though. They come to Lakeland a good bit. Oh shit. Okay.
You gotta pull out every.
I just know like the ones in Orlando, like my boys go to a lot. Oh, Briggs!
Briggs, who threw a size 16 shoe into the face of Trick. Trick answering right back to the side of the face. Trick now pump kick under
Yo,
the
that was a
jaw.
heavy
Briggs is
shot.
rocked. Briggs
That
is
was
down to
stiff.
his knee. Trick Williams. Oh, got caught.
What is happening right now?
Lariat from Briggs.
What a
Yo, come on,
championship match,
Briggs!
guys.
And now, what the? Briggs leaving his feet.
Where's AJ Francis to ruin this match?
Oh, no.
Yo, what a miss!
And Trick now.
Trick shot!
Trick shot. Connects.
1, 2. Wow.
Trick retains.
Yo, that was fantastic.
Here's the winner and
Those two just beat the absolute crap out of each other.
Trick Williams. You gotta leave it all in
That
the
match was
ring.
very
Josh
good.
Briggs understood the assignment. A thunderous lariat.
Insanely
Takes down
good.
Trick, and here's where Briggs went
Trick
for
won,
broke.
what a surprise, but Briggs showed up tonight.
It did not pay off. Bang! Trick shot by the TNA World Champion. And still.
That was very good. Trickin' ain't easy. Who are we getting, Santana or Joe Hendry?
It's about time y'all put some freaking respect on my name. I went from carrying him to carrying two brands at the same time. In other words, I'm the greatest TNA champion of all.
Williams couldn't even
What?
finish his statement. Because the number one contender, Joe Hendry, just appeared.
Yo, the only thing is he's wearing the panda dunks.
And Joe Hendry.
It's the panda dunks for me.
Of Trick Williams, the man he will meet at Slammiversary for the TNA World Title, July 20th.
Trick Williams, the man who took what Joe Hendry valued most.
Hendry, unhinged, unglued, obsessed with bringing the world title back to TNA.
Let's go. What the hell?
Pretty disgusting.
Okay, don't be so harsh, all right?
Well, you showed it.
Javon. Yeah, despite your best efforts.
I'm sorry, what's this?
Admit it, Charlie. You think I'm gonna beat Javon tonight. That's why you intentionally hurt me during training.
Charles would never do that. He cares about you.
But he
your
did.
well-being.
Charles.
No, he was just trying to push you. We're a family,
Charles.
right, Charles?
Yeah, of course we're a family. Look, Tavion, this is
Charles.
a training accident, but if you're not ready to face Javon tonight, I mean, I'm here, I'm ready.
Yeah, I bet you
You
like
know
that
what's
wouldn't you, Charlie?
crazy?
But guess what? Doc got me a mask, bruh. So I'm cleared. After tonight,
Listening to
you don't have
Charlie's
worry about my
accent
well-being. I got
is
this.
Oh,
weird.
isn't that fantastic?
Because it's
Yeah,
like
it is
very
fantastic.
American, but he's still got the
Fantastic.
British accent from Regal. He sounds so much like Regal.
You're gonna want
Is the pops for Joe Hendry getting less?
Saturday.
They didn't play his
Beyond
music
Saudi
loud
Arabia.
enough. That's what I'm thinking there, Anime. They didn't play his music loud enough.
One
I barely
last
heard
time.
it, so.
John Cena, CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's time CM Punk woke up as champion.
WWE Night of Champions.
So I don't think the pops are getting silent. I just think there's you know, there's more to it. What is this? Why am I vibrating? What's going This music, the NXT music, is so much better than the SmackDown music. It's still annoying. It is still very annoying, but it's way better than what it was. Where can you watch? Netflix. I still muted on my end. Well, Sophia, fine. 3 minutes of just listening to me talk. I hope you all enjoy it. Just 3 minutes. Like 3-minute warning. So all you guys have to do is blame Sophia for the awkward silence. That's what we're doing here. Blaming Sophia. Because, you know, that's fun to do. Hey, Sophia, you chose this. This was your choice. Your choice alone. Apparently, I've got like a free game on a gambling app, but I can't do it. So, whatever. We're going to go back over to here, and we're going to get a TikTok. Sophia, what? What? You literally just said I turned it down on my end, so clearly you don't like listening to it. So, I'm trying to be a streamer that works with his chat and makes them feel more involved. If you believe that, you also believe that The Undertaker and Kane are brothers. Sophia, if you can. The hell? Did that not play? Do I not have audio? Do I not have audio? You guys hear me? The hell?
Combo and individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end the TikTok live, and I'm just gonna do it the other way around. Hold on.
Ticketmaster.
I'm just gonna do TikTok properly.
To reach that, George Gums, I'm so hyped you guys are here. I appreciate you coming to NXT. You see, I lived in North Carolina my whole life, but them Tim Tebow days made me a huge Florida Gators fan.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
But hey, this year's your year. I mean, you got a lot of returners on offense, anchoring down the defense. Gators are so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what? What'd he say?
When you posted that Florida Gator flag at FSU, man, that got me juiced.
You got a minute? Of course you do. You're a lone wolf just like
Whoa!
me. Oh, I forgot. He's deaf.
Did he lose a bunch of weight?
I heard him. Don't worry.
Oh, you heard me? Oh, he heard me. Well, since you're such an active listener, let me give you some advice, Miles.
Lester, I don't want your advice. And me and you aren't alike. While you've taken every shortcut possible, I worked hard to get here. You know, Lester, you are your father's son. And that'll never change.
Oh, that was cold.
Nothing's gonna change for you by talking to these losers instead of talking to the king. The Florida Gators haven't done jack in over 2 decades.
Hey man, keep talking crazy, you're gonna get hit.
You're gonna smash, bro.
Hey, doesn't sound too fun for the king.
Is bro's beard painted?
I think so.
His bro's beard painted? That's wild. That's wild.
Who are going to compete in our main event to head to Evolution. That 4-way matchup still to come live tonight.
Your boy is
Bye. That boy bouncy.
Briggs, is this not a
Yo, Javon is so entertaining to watch, man. Like, seriously. Oh, he's wrestling Tavion Heights? Okay. Interesting.
They're only going to get bigger. They're only going to get better with time.
That might actually be the worst mask I've ever seen.
Take no
Yo, VC, no worries. Welcome to the chat.
60 pounds, Tavion High. As a matter of fact, I did Monday Night Raw yesterday, and I was sitting ringside during the day. The name
Yo, it's crazy though that Corey Graves is all over the place right now. It's so good to see. It seems like they've put in a little bit more faith in Corey Graves, which he absolutely deserves. Like Graves deserves to be like recognized as how good he is. What if Triple H was upset over the push across stuff, so he books Sammy? You're not far on that. You're not far off on that.
Listen, I don't know what's going on within the No Quarter Catch crew. Truthfully, it's none of my business, but I am extremely...
I honestly think that
Tavion Heights. The guy has athleticism.
Karrion Kross doesn't have a chance in Saudi Arabia. God's honest truth. I don't think they're going to give him a chance. What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Yo, YouTube chat is popping right now. If you guys are in YouTube watching right now, where are you guys watching from? Are you watching on shorts or are you watching on long form content?
Cradle.
Up the ante of this matchup. Again, a win. Heights is out of the NQCC. Evan wants him to be his own man, but even Booker, you can agree, not at his own expense. Javon Evans wants to step up in this matchup and win.
Oh, look at this. Here we go again.
Another inside cradle and another kick out.
Is there a reason why Monday Night Raw next week is at 6 p.m.? No idea. No idea. Carol, what's up? Shorts? Okay, shorts was the right play then. Awesome.
Look, I think you'll agree with me. I think what we're seeing out of Tavion Heights tonight is special. You know why? Because Tavion is sticking to what he does.
It wouldn't be a test stream if I didn't create. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, come on. Come on.
Things are working out great right now.
Not just that trip to Japan in 2024.
Long form. Okay, so it's both. Lou, what's up, man?
You gotta do it.
Live? Well, I figured I'm live.
And this man right here got a lot from that, trust me.
Well, we just saw Javon Evans try to counter his way, twist his way free, but Tavion Heights has an anaconda squeeze on that arm.
Man, I thought that he was going to go down a different road on that. Hope you had a great day. My streams have been going really well. Keep the hustle. Keep the hustle with your streams.
Talk about precision tactician. This guy's definitely got this young man, he's special. He's prolific. That's Javon Evans.
And look, Evans was able to create a little bit of separation. That door closed quickly. Up over, though.
Join from my posts. Welcome.
And a kick out by Tavion. Right back up. Trying to put Evans back down.
There we go.
Cross body. Bounced a little bit too much off of Tavion. And Booker, how has Evans truly matured since
Okay,
his debut?
sounds good.
Watching this guy in the middle of the ring with special talent like Javon Evans, and not just been in there with those guys. I'm talking about standing toe-to-toe, and sometimes coming out on the...
Brotesh, next they are taping for SmackDown for July 4th show. Oh, Julius next Friday. Oh, okay. I'm close to hitting a very important benchmark. Nice. What's the benchmark? Yo, Javon Evans is just like balls to the wall, man. Like that guy this kid just goes. If you guys are over on the TikTok, make sure you're tapping that screen, sharing the live if you're enjoying it. Man, it is so hot here. My phone's overheating in my hands. Like it's actually very warm.
Evans really started to heat up.
Bouncy!
From his debut into the cover off, I think, going off that clothesline hook of the leg and a kick out.
Hope Cross gets a chance. I really hope they don't do Cross dirty in Saudi Arabia. I think they should like just let him. I think they should make the crowd frustrated and have Sammy lose. Yep, I said it. I said it. Gotta go. Take care, bro. Test anytime.
Fully bounced back from stand and deliver. I mean, we were in Vegas and we watched that triple threat.
Honestly, yeah, I think Javon has done a great job of bouncing back because sometimes
cold in Melbourne. Oh, I would take how cold it is in Melbourne right now.
Javon knows he's got a very, very bright future. Lots of big paychecks and championships in his future. Javon has. He's playing with house money right now.
The topic of that main event for the NXT Championship. Into the cover goes Tavion Heights.
And there's a hot take. And there's your hot take for the evening. What's my hot take for the evening?
This match right here, this is something totally different. Tavion Heights is a different type of animal. And I don't
What's
think
the hot
Javon
take?
Evans have stepped
Or
up to this
have
type of challenge thus far.
have Cross beat Sammy? I think that Sammy losing in Saudi would be great.
Well, the mask has been cleared by our medical trainers.
We want Cross to be over, so have Sammy lose.
It's illegal.
Have Sammy lose. I'm serious. Have Sami Zayn lose at
Sticking to his wheelhouse. He's
in Saudi Arabia.
ground game, and Evans has not had an answer. Javon wants to take the skies. We know that's where Javon's more comfortable than anybody, but he hasn't had a chance to take off yet.
Oh my God. Why is it that these chops seem to get louder and louder every week?
Heard from earlier tonight, has he started a dangerous trend within the
Chris, I'm not disagreeing, man.
I think so. I think so. I think Charlie Dempsey needs to, put a rein on it, or either just let these guys fly on their own, because right now it doesn't look like things working out in the NQCC.
Cross needs this push more than LA Knight. I think LA Knight, when he comes back, goes to Monday Night Raw and is able to get himself into the world title picture personally.
Let's see if Ava makes him and Lexus King official later on tonight for next week. She's got a lot on her plate, a lot going on in her office.
Anime, what did you send? Nothing's come through.
Dragon sleeper right now being applied by Tavion Heights.
A brilliant strategy by Heights.
Nothing's come through. I mean, after everything that's been going on, we still even having it? Yeah, we are still having it, actually. Luke Redmond, they need to push Cross? Yes, they definitely need to push Cross. I agree, they need to push Cross.
And a kick out, that goes back to the training and the tutelage. Charlie Dempsey.
Expert
Carroll.
tutelage of Charlie Dempsey. This match was on points right now. Tavion Heights, 10-0.
Well, trying to get back up, but now that is cinched in, Graves.
Jesus, my phones are loud.
In the back of Javon Evans.
Evans doing his best to minimize the pressure.
Whoa, countered it. Big counter by Javon Evans. Turning point in this matchup.
Cross has been in the picture since he returned, telling Roman TikTok.
Yep. This has been
I would love to see him just go after Roman.
Javon Evans and Graves, you brought this up just a moment ago. You're very shocked and surprised that Javon Evans.
Have you ever heard of Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury? Has anyone heard of what anime is talking about? Because I have not.
Found what he was looking for, but Tavion Heights has been incredibly impressive to this point.
I am not a big anime person.
Javon Evans would love to get a victory to try to get back into the championship picture. And whoa, Tavion was able to put up the
Holy.
Did you see that?
I'm blown away.
Wow.
Two. How's he kick out of that?
Just getting the shoulder up again. I mean,
But Triple H is a slow cooker. Triple H is a slow cooker. Like, if Triple H said, it's time for Christmas dinner, he means Christmas dinner in 2028. Jesus.
Right now, Tavion Heights seems to be one step ahead of the young OG.
Remember that German suplex for a moment.
Yo, Wheel, I appreciate that, man. You take care of yourself. Ooh, Javon just headbutt the mask.
German suplex with the bridge into the cover. And Javon's right shoulder slipping off that mat. I mean, that was super close.
I mean, obviously, no Corner Catch Crew aren't going to be completely content until they escape with a W. But Tavion Heights right now is dominating Javon Evans in a way that I don't know Evans' experience.
What's up, Vanessa?
Counter and a kick out.
I think that's what Javon's going to have to do. He's going to have to sneak a pin. He's going to have to steal something.
Nothing sneaky about a kick between the eyes. And now Evans trying to put down Tavion. Tavion fighting for his freedom from Charlie Dempsey. Just got dropped with that super kick. And now Javon Evans one more time.
Bro, why are you making me look like Logan Paul mixed with Dolph Lundgren?
Middle of the road, and Evans backs up his words.
That was a good match.
Here is your winner.
This man's out here making me look like Logan Paul mixed with Dolph Lundgren mixed with Fabio. Like, come on, dude. Like, what the hell is this?
Beautiful twisting splash from the top turnbuckle. But guys, my takeaway from tonight,
Come on.
Tavion Heights. What an impressive performance.
And Javon Evans, victorious.
Oh!
What? That monster?
Jasper Troy out here attacking Javon. That is a lot of meat.
Making his presence felt one more time. And Briggs, since that man arrived.
Yo, Ren selling that so well.
He has backed up everything he said he would do.
Ren out here selling that like a queen. That's amazing.
The future perfectly, and I think Jasper Troy is going to be a major force here in NXT and beyond. Oh my God!
Well, as we try to digest
Yo,
what we
I
just
swear
witnessed
Booker
there,
looks like he's having a stroke the entire time.
Let's take a deeper look at what's going on inside, well, what was the family of Tony D'Angelo.
Bro. That's... Bro. I feel personally attacked. I feel personally attacked right now.
Tony, how many times do I have to tell you it was meant for Stacks? Well, how about I get Ava to get you a match with Stacks, huh? Tony, what are you doing? I don't want to face Stacks. Yeah, because you're working with him. Stop accusing me. Prove it to me.
All right, enough.
Then
Stacks
prove
already
it to
has a match
me.
Next week against Noam Dar for the Heritage Cup.
Why does he get a cup match?
Because he mentioned the last
Isn't
person
Noam
he beat
Dar
was a
injured?
former Heritage Cup champion. And because his consigliere signed off on it.
It's what? Not me. Tony,
Not
I swear
me.
it wasn't any, I have nothing to do with this, Tony.
Unbelievable.
T, you can check the documents.
It's
My name
aggressive.
isn't signed on anything.
Due to injury, Noam Dar will not be able to compete this Tuesday and will have to relinquish the... Oh, wow.
My loyalty to you. So I did just that. Ava confirmed this. Tony D'Angelo versus Stax Lorenzo this Tuesday for the held-up NXT Heritage Cup.
Yo!
You're giving me an opportunity to become a two-time Heritage Cup champion, while simultaneously being able to beat the snot out of Stax. Not bad, Luca. Now, I wouldn't say we're all the way there in terms of trust, but we're well on the way.
I already proved I could beat Tony D at Battleground. Now I get to take the Heritage Cup that used to be his.
So are they gonna have it be Rizzo?
Luca, thank you.
Are we gonna have like Rizzo get involved here? Because aren't they in a relationship, Rizzo and Stax?
On the line tonight as we are live in Orlando and WWE podcasts are loaded.
I'm just curious. I'm pretty sure Rizzo and Stax are in a relationship, right?
Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, features Kevin Owens, and then a new episode on Thursday of 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker, his guest, none other than Braun Breaker. And then, of course, follow up with a Raw recap with a special guest, Jade Cargill, who's looking to become the queen of the ring. What a week with WWE podcasts.
This is the revolution.
Oh, Ricky Saints. Ricky Stark. Come on. It's Ricky Stark, right? Everyone agrees it's Ricky Starks? Bro, Tesh, all you streamers be busy on Saturday for Night of Champions. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's a busy weekend. It is going to be a very busy weekend for content.
Weighing in at 200 pounds, Ricky Saints.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, there's some streamer burnout for some people.
Ricky Saints cleared and ready to compete here tonight.
If you think about it, Friday, 3 hours. Saturday, 5-6 hours. Sunday, depending on who's editing and doing stuff, there's a couple hours there. And then Monday, probably 4.5, 5 hours. And then Tuesday, NXT, another 3 hours. Yeah, there's a lot going on. And then if you want to do AEW, there's a few more hours. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
Ashante, the Adonis.
You know, Booker takes a lot of credit for
Ashante, what are you doing, bro?
Here in NXT, helping guide the way. He took credit for those dance moves. You teach him those dance moves there, Book?
It's called a drop step. It's called a drop step. All right.
Is that why your knee was sore earlier today?
No, I didn't. Stay with me, man. Stay with me.
Well, Graves, can you explain to me how Adonis believes he and Saints
Yo,
have a lot
Ashante's really decent in the ring,
Well, listen, I don't know
but
Ashante that well, but I know he's hungry. And
do not make this a short match. Like, let Ashante show up, man. Let Ashante show up, man. This guy deserves it. He feels like the lost man from Hit Row.
Taking it to Adonis.
I know you like pretty girls. You have that song downloaded, don't you?
My wife is a pretty girl. And another right hand there by Ricky Saints. Booker, you ever suffer a throat injury during your career like Saints did? To what Graves said moments ago.
You talking about the?
Oh, someone will crash out, 100%. I'm not gonna say. I got my bets. I'll hedge my bet on who crashes out.
I've had a couple here and there.
And big kick from Saints. Saints answered back with another right hand. Graves, you mentioned it earlier, but truly, all joking aside,
what's up, Alex?
How cautious should Saints be due to that injury?
Listen, I'm in no position to tell Ricky Saints what he should do professionally. If Ricky's cleared to medically compete, then Ricky wants to compete, let him fight. Who am I to say it? I'm curious to see it right now.
He's walking, he's talking, and he's dropping it on us here.
You have your picks for UFC this weekend? No, I have not done them yet.
He said don't do it. Don't pick on him.
I have not done my picks just yet. They are going to happen, though. I haven't watched the UFC in a while. I've been so busy with everything else, so...
So far, so good. Ricky Saints.
Jesus, Ashante. Don't have to violate the man. You don't have to violate him. DeMarco definitely has. Yeah, he does. I got to say I like Ricky Saints' AEW song better. Yeah, me too. Here's the thing. And this might be just me.
Ricky coming right in after Adonis. Adonis trying to get the hell out
I never saw it. I never saw it the way Tony was booking Ricky Saints, but I now see that there's a lot more there's a lot more to it with Ricky Saints. I see it now, but it took a while, and it took, I guess, WWE booking to show his caliber, because under Tony Khan and AEW, it was really difficult to see what WWE sees and what a lot of the fans saw.
He knows he needs to make something big happen for his career. What bigger thing than Ricky Saints right now?
Right there, desperate. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, if Ashante and Adonis can get a win over Ricky Saints, a guy who I feel a flash in the pan here today, going tomorrow, the guy has no substance. He's all flash. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, did Booker T just say Ricky Saints has no substance?
Passes that airport test. All of that.
You like what Adonis is wearing more so than what Ricky Saints has worn out here next to us?
Yo, are they chanting Booker's side chick to Ashante?
Adonis now drawing the ire of Ricky Saints last week, bringing him into this matchup, and right now
that's
on the throat,
wild.
on the neck. Saints with a counter with a backslide, shoulders down, and almost.
That's absolutely wild.
You can see the frustration now boiling out in Ricky.
It's the guy you want on your team right there, man.
Tough to tell whether Ashante made more contact with the jaw or perhaps the injured throat of Ricky.
What's up, Jessica?
What an impact in the corner.
You talk about contact. Quite the contact from Adonis, and now.
Yo, is Ricky actually need a minute? Like, he took that shot pretty stiff.
Why are you taking here? Are you trying to get the QR code scanned off Adonis, or put your phone down for a second? Put that phone down for a moment.
Have you ever scanned it?
No. Why would I be scanning Adonis?
Do you know what you get?
WWE need to know how to book matches. That's a hot take, Sherry.
Nice counter. Oh,
what a spine buster from Ashante.
Able to pin the former.
What a spine buster.
QR code sends you is less offensive than you listen to Will Smith's new song.
Our former North American champion in Ricky Saints will love nothing more than maybe one day regain that.
Yeah, well, I hope I don't get banned or muted again because of the press conference. I did lose my Twitch channel on the last PLE because of that, so let's not do that.
I mean, Ricky right now might be in a very dangerous point of this matchup.
No doubt about it, but I don't think you can credit this to any sort of ring rust or psychological hangover from the injury. Thus far, Ricky has looked pretty close to usual.
Okay, question. Who's the referee?
At the top of his game today.
That's a fair point to say. Look, Adonis, as Booker pointed out, this would be a signature victory.
Yeah, but isn't she the ROH Women's Champion?
Adonis, though,
Pretty sure she's the ROH Women's Champion, correct?
Time toying around with a former North American champion. An argument last week leads this confrontation. Who will walk out victorious?
All right, we're on commercial break. Now we're back.
It has been all Ashante the Adonis. Ricky Saints doing his best to fight.
It has
back.
been all
Adonis
Ashante the
thrown out
Adonis,
into a
but
slugfest this
Ricky
one.
Saints is punching him in the face.
Very impressed by Ashante the Adonis to this point in the matchup. And Ashante's almost settled in to cruise control a little bit right now. He's not rushing.
What a DDT.
He's taking his time and stringing together offense.
Hoisting up, and now Adonis looking for the
Oh!
cash out. And is this enough to pin the former North American champion? And Saints just able to get, but you see Ricky, camera didn't show it, I looked up from the monitor, he grabbed his throat, grabbed his face. Gotta wonder how much is left now in the body of Ricky.
We know you're not a big fan of Ricky Saints, Book, but you got to give him some credit. Coming out here tonight, just fresh off of an injury and holding his own, able to kick out of the best that Ashante's thrown at him so far.
Attention to fortitude. I give Ricky Saints a whole lot of credit for that. But this man right here, Ashante the Adonis, he's looking to do one thing. Us wrestlers always think about.
The Joe Hendry hype has kind of died since he lost the strap. It really does. You don't hear peep from her in how long? I know. But she's still holding a title. There are reports Zilla Fatu is debuting at SummerSlam. I will guarantee that's not happening. Guaranteed Zilla is not debuting at SummerSlam.
Here against Ricky Saints, who is medically cleared to compete.
How about this? I will put one of my titles on the line.
And Graves, this is almost like the second win for Ricky Saints right now.
This is a display of toughness for Ricky Saints. Booker used the phrase intestinal fortitude. Ashante trying to put the brakes on to the best of his ability, but launched.
I will put my title on the line. Actually, here, how about this?
Back in looking for a front face lock with a little extra DDT tornado style.
I don't even know how I can be this sure of this. He's not.
Well, still not enough to keep down Adonis.
The chance of him debuting is the same as
Saints utilizing the momentum, running the ropes, and driving Ashante's skull first into the canvas, but it wasn't enough.
Joe Hendry beating John Cena for the Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam. It's the exact same.
Saints ducks their clothesline, able to go right up and
Oh! What a spear from Ricky.
That could be the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Line it up for Ricky Saints for a little row. Sham. Floating right over, hook of the leg, and Saints is back to his winning ways.
Good match.
Here is your winner.
Good match.
Saints.
Booker, in your own words, give it up one time for Ricky
Well,
Saints.
Derek, you might have looked it up and read it and said it's possible, but
Revolution has returned to form the road.
I'm sure I would know probably ahead of most sources.
Adonis, welcome back, Mr. Saints.
Ricky.
Oh.
Ricky. We've been doing this for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, apparently Ethan Page's video didn't work here tonight.
No, apparently it did work.
It was a trap.
I like that. I like the way they did that.
All ego spoiling Saints return. Oh no, not again.
Good old Hamilton boy.
Thought he was going for the... No, you don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Rochambeau. And Ricky did not take that well.
Rochambeau.
Ricky did not take that move well.
There will be
Surprised he tucked his neck in as much as he did.
Time for tonight's NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
I just realized I've not eaten all day. Oh, they're back.
So what, y'all forgot about us? Just because y'all ain't seen this don't mean we ain't been making moves. Man, we stay scheming. And those shiny new toys got your attention, huh? I mean, that's understandable, right? That's only gonna help us.
Yeah, that's right, Os. We got something hot cooking up for y'all. Just wait.
And we gonna get their attention back.
That's right. And when we do, Darkseid's gonna be front and center.
Oh, Cuddy, you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
That's that heat rising. pot boiling, waiting for it to boil over and burn this whole brand to the ground. Because when Dark State strikes,
absolute chaos and destruction.
Yo.
Ain't nobody safe.
Okay, I vibe with Darkseid, man.
There's the ruler.
Do you think Indiana Fever will trade? Do you wanna? Who? Alex, you're asking about stuff I don't understand, man. I just watch clips of women's basketball. I don't. In this chat, there are 2 people that know where I'm moving.
Back live on NXT with the ruler.
The ruler.
And the destroyer.
Yo, that shirt, though, is fire.
Since January the 7th, 2025, I have been your NXT champion. And in that time,
Is he going to relinquish?
I've put down any challenger that stepped forward to oppose me. The best from NXT, TNA, Raw, SmackDown. One by one they came, and one by one they fell. And do you know what that makes them? That makes them footnotes to my legacy. Capable contenders, but footnotes. And now I sit comfortably at the top of the pedestal. But this is where it gets dangerous. Because any man in my position will start to rest on his laurels, will start to coast and bask in the euphoria of his victories. But the ruler is not just any man now, is he? I get restless when I'm idle. I get restless when there's no contenders, when there's no competition, because I crave the fight. I enjoy the fight. I embrace the fight. And I need challengers. So any man who thinks they are worthy to take this title from me, any man who thinks they can stand up
AJ
to
Francis.
the ruler himself, this is your opportunity. This is your moment. The ruler is ready.
And it doesn't appear he has to wait long. Inamura!
Very interesting. We know
Interesting.
Inamura has big plans. Do they include the ruler?
It would have been funny if it was AJ. Yo, Kingslayer, thank you so much for subbing over on the YouTube channel, guys.
I came to NXT to chase glory. Just like you.
What?
But when it did not come, I went home to Japan. I realized all the things I missed.
What?
My partner, Briggs. My best friend, Briggs. But I also missed.
Yo, Jimmy, thank you so much for the 26 months. Appreciate you, brother. Sorry, I just missed that. My bad.
Because
Prettiest, thank you so much for the follow.
I love NXT. I love the culture. I love the passion
Yeet.
of the fans.
Yeet.
I want to pay them back by becoming NXT champion.
I'd be okay with that.
I want bigger. And you, the title, are bigger.
Okay. Okay, I hear it.
Mr. Inamura, you know, one thing that we both have in common is that we both know what it's like to be strangers in a different place. I mean, I made this place my home a long time ago, and ever since then, NXT has been my kingdom, and I've thrived ever since the beginning. And that's where we're different. Because you, upon coming here, you've had your fair share of struggles that made you go back to Japan. But that is why they have embraced you. Because you came back, you turned the tide, and you did it all with a smile on your face.
There's respect here.
But you can't fool me. You can't fool me. I see beyond that smile. I know that under that is a fighting warrior. Is a man with a warrior spirit who craves the fight just like me. So Inamura, you want to fight for their honor. Big mistake. Because when you face the ruler, you will fall just like everybody else.
The ruler.
I
I'm ready.
Well, you talk about passion. Feel it right now,
I'm actually
Briggs.
up for this,
We could be
'cause
on the verge of literal human demolition.
this could be
derby.
carnage. This could be absolute carnage.
I am all fired up. A true heavyweight showdown. But what's Jasper Troy?
Jasper Troy out here
Troy just
again.
ran over in the more like a Mack truck. Not finish. Stop.
Step
And
to
think
me,
about
he
this.
says.
No one has
Yo.
pushed Obafemi like Jasper Troy did. Can Femi even withstand a rematch with Troy?
Hey, Tatum, I have something for you. For me? Of course, and I actually have a question for you that I'm a little nervous to ask. But how do you feel about being in my corner tonight for the main event?
You want me in your corner?
Yes.
You cannot be serious right now.
If Tatum wants to believe Izzy is being genuine, then let her.
Glad to see someone still not bitter about the loss last week. Sorry, it must suck knowing that the only championship you're gonna get close to is the one you're sharing with your best friend. Tatum, if you'd like to join me, I'd love to have you.
Go on, Tatum. She's clearing out the dollhouse.
Izzy, who's your friend?
Tatum.
This
meet
is a good
Spears
fit.
And Nico.
This is a
Izzy's
good
told us
fit.
so many good things about you. Are you ready for tonight?
Of course I'm ready. Tatum, I'm hoping you'll join me ringside.
I'll be there.
And what about you guys?
We have something in the works.
Like you, Izzy, we too have our eyes on some gold.
Come on, Tatum.
I am okay with this. Hold on, Sophia. I gotta hit it. Wait for it. Hey, goo!
The following contest is for the NXT Heritage Cup Championship. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Dawn of
The Soprano would be
NXT,
disappointed.
Tony
Hey, listen.
D'Angelo.
You sounded like Mario or Luigi. You should hear me when I do my Elmo voice.
Cup champion next.
You should hear the Elmo voice. It's actually on point.
You got a target on your back now. It's gonna get a whole lot hotter. Here we go.
It's Gobbledygoo.
The new athletes.
It's a me, Mario.
Newbies, impressive. Ready? It ain't gonna be none of this messing around. It's about championships.
Good night. The party's over. WWE LFG. New episode Sunday at 10. Only on A&E.
WWE takes over Atlanta this July with Saturday
That makes
night's
me happy.
main event and Evolution at the State Farm Arena. Individual event pre-sale
That makes me
tickets
happy.
are
It
available
was Denise.
now using the code
She's
WWE
awesome.
2025. Tickets on sale to the public
Today's your
tomorrow
birthday.
at 10
Happy
a.m.
birthday.
Only at Ticketmaster.com.
Happy birthday. Oh, Trick.
Hey, yo, Trick. Let me holler at you, dog.
And look, bro, now ain't the time, man. Look, Joe got me messed up thinking I'm going out like that. After everything that happened last week, watch what I do.
Yeah, see, about last week, we had a lot going on in the match, man.
A lot going on?
Yeah.
Look, I had things taken care of last week. Next thing I know, Yoshi hit a splash from the damn ceiling.
That's true.
Him broke my ribs out there.
I didn't know about that.
Then what happened tonight? Look, I pinned Briggs, and the average Joe just comes out of nowhere.
And
He just appears.
Look, and that's what I came in here to talk to you about, man.
Okay.
Look, I just left Ava's office, and next week, we're going to find out how much people believe in him when I'm whooping Joe Hendry's ass.
Sure. You want Joe Hendry, huh?
What the hell's happening right now?
I like the sound of that. Yeah. I tell you what, you take care of Joe Hendry next week. Matter of fact, y'all take care of Joe Hendry next week.
Okay.
Then I'll owe you one.
Ain't nothing but a thing, dog.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
NXT on the
That was a
Cena.
very weird segment. That felt like there was
Sounds like
supposed to
we
be
got a
more to
showdown
that segment.
taking place next week, but we're about to have one here in moments for the Heritage Cup.
I saw that, Tyler. All right. So, are we going to get the return of Rizzo? No, just 3 random dudes. Somehow the guy on the right, I don't know his name, but the guy on the right that with the long black hair, he popped up on my Instagram feed the other day.
Weighing in at 206 pounds, the underboss, Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Graves, to be fair to Stacks here,
Okay.
he wasn't prepared for...
Stacks is bringing out
He was prepared to face Noah
3
Dar.
guys.
How difficult
Bro,
do you
Tess,
think that
something
would be for
fishy
him to
about everything
switch
next
into
week.
the game?
What do you
Why
mean,
do you
Dan?
feel the need to make excuses for Stacks Lorenzo? The bell hasn't even rung, Vic.
I'm just
Stacks
asking.
has been hoping, dreaming for this moment where he can take down the Don of NXT and move on with his life. Get out of the shadow of Tony D and become Stacks, the man who stands on his own 2 feet.
Can I correct you guys? It's Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Please, let's just give him that much respect tonight.
The
Can we
clock
do
has
that?
started.
Can
and
you
look,
do that?
I'll say this
Can
with
you
all
do
due
that?
respect. If he was as tough as Graves says he is, he wouldn't be out here with a goon squad standing in the corner. One man is okay. I don't necessarily need 3 inside his corner between Briggs.
Who's going to come out? Rizzo? Yeah.
It's called a corner. It's called a corner. That's what it's called.
One.
Sophia.
Not 3-1. Here's the deal. You know what I'm excited about, guys? We're going to have a clear-cut winner. One of these 2 men is going to leave here tonight with a tangible victory and a championship. The Heritage Cup Championship. They can stop squabbling about who's in charge, who calls the shots, because let's be honest, I think the Don of NXT is like being the mayor of your own bedroom, okay? You gotta win matches, you gotta get what book? What's this game about?
Checks.
And neither of these guys have had either.
Trick and Mello need to get back together. They need to figure something out on the main roster for Mello. He's floundering hard.
Here in the last
I've
3
had a lot of
moments.
coffee. I've been a busy man the last 24 hours.
Noah Dar was set to defend the cup, but suffered an injury. Ava made the decision Saturday to have that championship vacated. And Booker is quite a matchup she made.
They're not going to
instead.
harm
These
Joe.
two
Joe's going to go
right
over
now
next week. It'll be
just
fine.
over 90 seconds here in round number
And can I
1.
say, guys, this is more than just about the cup, man.
It'll be-
This is about
it'll be
going
over.
Back to the neighborhood with bragging rights, man. That's what this is about.
Let's remember the rules of this 6 3-minute rounds. First 1 to 2 decisions. A disqualification ends the match. There is a rest period in between the rounds. Tony D'Angelo, very familiar with the rules as a former Cup champion. Big belly-to-belly overhead suplex.
Look, I say to hell with the neighborhood. To borrow one of your lines, this should be about champagne wishes and caviar dreams. This should be about
Stacks and
taking your
these two work really well together.
Next level instead of worrying about who gets to pick which restaurant.
I agree 100%. This is Channing Stacks Lorenzo coming.
These two work really well together. I love watching them. Future world champions over there.
Championships net over Tony D'Angelo, but more so, how good would it feel for D'Angelo
I don't know.
beat
Maybe,
Stacks Lorenzo,
maybe,
his former
but
underboss, and Tony
you'd have to
held
really
that
look
cup
into
for
that.
nearly 100 days, but might have done
Really
more
have to look
damage
into
to
that.
himself than to Stacks just moments ago.
Guys, if you're over on that
As
TikTok, make sure you tap on that screen, sharing the live. Thank you so much for everyone joining, having a conversation.
And it's starting to break down. And this is what we thought would happen between these two. Nice quick takedown.
Yo, great takedown.
Tony D'Angelo right on top, 20 seconds.
Great takedown by Tony D.
I think if it turns
Talking
into
about the guys, white guys. Yeah, the guys wearing shirts. Yeah.
Three right there, and it's a submission hold locked down by Stacks. You heard the clap. 8 seconds right now. Down to 5.
4,
Both
3,
men still standing
2.
toe-to-toe center of the ring. And round number 1 comes to an end.
Yo, these guys are still going.
Oh, that was both men. I'll even call it. You want me to not be biased? Both men continuing to slug it out. But the round rules are here to keep Tony and Stacks disciplined in this matchup. To keep them focused on the task at hand, becoming the next Heritage Cup. That means champion.
No excuses, no
I wish the cup would be a title belt as well.
Would you agree that it's more difficult for Tony to keep his emotions in check than for Stacks? When I talk about a disqualification leads to an abrupt end.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much a safe assumption. I mean, we've seen Tony D never afraid to throw hands, never afraid to get down and dirty. But I think the
You can kind of hear Corey Graves over the actual wrestling, like in the arena. That was a bump.
He's bigger than this cup, dog. He can't trust.
That's a bump.
They just broke my monitor.
Oh, what a spear!
Dive into the cover, and Tony D'Angelo picks up the first decision.
Tony D'Angelo has scored the first fall.
Talk about an immediate impact. The Don is in control as he walking out with the cup.
Yo, Tony with a spear. Damn. That was fantastic.
Well, we are getting ready here for round
That was fantastic.
I think we were all caught off guard a little bit.
John Cena or CM Punk? I want it to be Punk, but it's going to be Cena.
You just said Channing Lorenzo a few minutes ago. You didn't
I
say
left out
Stacks.
the nickname.
Exactly.
I used his government name, Vic.
Come on, man. That's what's on the ID.
What are you eating right now?
Where do you rank Cena promo in his all times? Top 5? It's nowhere near number 1.
Gut shot by the Don.
It's nowhere near number 1.
For those keeping score at home, Tony D'Angelo in control right now of this matchup.
And I would just like to take a moment
What's up,
to send
Cal?
best wishes
Or Cal?
to the former Heritage Cup champion, Noam Dar.
Oh, very nice.
Anyone losing their mind about Cena's promo is not paying attention. Like, it was interesting to talk about at the start, but it's not what people are really saying about it.
In this round, and right now on the back foot is Channing Stacks Lorenzo. D'Angelo up 1 fall to none, and the 3 goons on the outside really haven't helped out Stacks right
Do you
now.
know these guys, Vic? Why are you throwing shade? They're out here to watch Channing Stacks Lorenzo's back. And maybe
What would you call them? What do you want to call them? Bodyguards?
A corner.
Yo,
So you're saying they're friends?
Stacks is getting violated right now.
And things didn't work out very well the last time. Stacks trying to run. And there ain't nowhere to run. Tony's got his hands on his former underboss.
Stacks is getting violated right now.
I said we remove that phrase from our lexicon
Yes,
too.
he has become everything he hates.
That implies that Channing Stacks Lorenzo is somehow less
Who's
than
wrestling?
Tony
Stacks
D'Angelo.
versus
Right now,
At the time, he wasn't the Don.
at the time, we're not living in the past.
Oh my
there,
God.
Vic. We're talking about the
Help me
here
out
and
here,
now.
guys. I'm struggling. I'm focusing on posting right now.
Is that a lifetime deal or what?
I don't know how the books
Stacks
work
and
with
the
that,
Don.
but you're the underboss until the Don, I guess, moves aside or you force him aside, which is what Stacks' whole business was. He didn't think Tony
anybody
could
see
lead by example anymore.
Cardona attack Shotzi Blackheart with a chair?
And I wonder if he has the same opinion right now.
Anyone see the video of Cardona attacking Shotzi?
By leaving here tonight with the Heritage Cup. Conversely, if Tony D shuts up Jerry Lorenzo, then let it be. You were the underboss, you screwed up, and you got to move on.
Oh! From behind, Stacks had the official distracted.
Is that Pony Boy or Soda Pop?
In just over 60 seconds
Pony
remain
Boy or Soda
here in
Pop?
round number 3. And the outsiders have certainly turned this matchup around, and I don't mean Nash and Hall. Clock continuing to tick, and now taken right to the lower
Yo, he's got to hurry up, man.
Tony D'Angelo.
He's got to get that point.
I like this. Lorenzo has picked the body part, is trying to take it to pieces. Smart strategy.
Make him tap.
Ooh. Who's walking out with the cup?
Y'all just want to see me stretch. What is it, my armpits or something?
Score hasn't changed.
Fetishes
round
over
number
here?
3, but we are in the final 20 seconds here of this round.
Who's the Heritage Cup
Tony
champion?
D'Angelo
It's
now, he's on
currently
the back
vacant.
foot after a chop
Noam
block.
Dar got
Tony
injured.
just taking out one of the legs, and now there's a big bullseye on his body.
That's it.
Right to the back.
Count.
Clock those at 4.
1,
Referee getting into the cover.
2.
Is he going to beat the bell?
Man.
Oh.
And it is still 1-0.
That was close.
That's a heartbreaker for Lorenzo.
That was close.
Cheap shot after the fact, but as we're looking around, I can make fun of Channing Stacks and who he brought out here. There's nobody in the corner of Tony D'Angelo.
I bet there will be.
About champagne wishes.
And just like that, Stacks right back in, and right now Tony D is really
Come on, Tony.
gonna have to dig
Oh, it
deep to
goes
put
5
this
rounds, so
away.
Stacks is definitely getting the pin here.
Respect for the fact that D'Angelo is out here all on
Whoa!
his own.
Oh, the knee.
His knee gave out.
The knee gave out.
Tight package.
Shoulders down. And Stacks
And there's
just
your
tied it
pin
up.
for Stacks.
How much
He
damage
does
is that
kind of look like
body?
the Timu Roman Reigns. I will agree with
D'Angelo
that.
wasn't even able to use it to post up and power.
He does look like a
Lorenzo up into
Timu
the
Roman
air.
Reigns, that's for
This
sure.
does not look good for the Don.
There's Luca Crucifino, and
Oh, now Luca shows up.
Don wants to see in his corner.
Hey, and this guy is at home.
Can you trust him?
I'm on your side, Tony. You gotta trust me. You can trust me, Tony. I'm loyal to you. Come on, team.
Yo, that beard is clean though.
Go to your
Lucas'
point.
beard is clean though.
Other choice but to trust.
And look at Lorenzo now. Look at this submission.
Oh, looking for maybe an Indian deathlock of sorts.
Jesus.
Absolutely. Very, very painful. A lot of pressure on the knee of D'Angelo. And this went down before the break. One of Channing Lorenzo's associates taking out the knee.
Channing Lorenzo's associates.
And this is 6 3-minute rounds. We're in round number 5. We are tied at 1. First 30 seconds off the clock. Tony D'Angelo is wounded. He is battle-tested, yes, in this sort of match with a former champion. But right now, almost a win, for lack of a better word.
2 minutes to
It's
go
split.
in this.
And Channing
Rizzo,
stacks
can she
Lorenzo.
please grace us with her
Make the most
presence?
of this
I think Rizzo
opportunity.
is.
Find out.
What a spine buster
D'Angelo only has himself
from Tony D.
And right now the Don is standing strong and fighting through the pain.
I'll ask you, Book, would you check?
That's it. That's as clean as. Oh, that's almost as clean as Arn Anderson.
I wouldn't trust anybody right now. DTA, that's the model right now. Tony D'Angelo.
What is this guy doing?
And again, referee's distracted. And in comes Luca Crucifino, protecting the Don. 90 seconds.
Oh, Luca!
That was in the back of D'Angelo. The official didn't see it.
Luca!
Was that? There's no way.
Knee to the back of the neck.
What is this? You even look to hit him.
Turning his body over and Stacks and
Stacks is the new.
Here is your winner.
Stacks is the new Heritage Cups champion. And Luca clearly did that on purpose. Clearly did that on purpose. You looked over twice. You looked once. You looked twice.
Is brought to you by
Absolutely shocking, Luca.
There you see a thunderous spear from the Don, nearly cutting Lorenzo in half. And the former underboss, as you said, would take advantage of the injury to the knee. Inside cradle wrapped up D'Angelo tight. And in the closing moments, Crucifino, intentionally or otherwise, with a bucket to the lower back of Tony D. Running
absolutely horrendous.
Of the Don. And staying gold, Channing stacks Lorenzo.
No way. That was on purpose, but it doesn't matter because we have a brand new Heritage Cup champion.
Yo, Luca about to get hit. Yeah.
Tony D'Angelo has had enough.
Doesn't have Stacks is like, not my problem. Stacks is like, whatever.
Influence. Last week, you ruined Blake Monroe's contract signing by putting the glamour through a table.
Blake Monroe really thought she was going to walk into the deepest women's division and go straight to the top? Absolutely not. Last week, Blake
Yo, Fallon,
exactly
settle down. I got love for Fallon Henley. She's got to chill out.
At our feet.
Was our fun little way of welcoming Blake
Yo,
to
Prettiest, thank you
our
so much for subbing for the second month in a row.
She says glamour is forever, but the only thing that's forever around here is Fatal Influence's control over this division and this NXT Women's Championship.
Well, speaking of championship, what are your thoughts on the fatal four-way that's happening tonight to determine your challenger at Evolution?
Evolution is a historic event. I remember watching the first Evolution thinking if there was ever going to be another one, I was going to make damn sure that I was on it. And look where we are today. As for tonight, we'll be out there to see who's the lucky person to get their hand raised.
Nice.
But one thing's for sure, they won't be getting their hand raised in Atlanta. That'll be me.
Let's go.
So are we not getting Blake tonight? Oh my God. This just reminds me of, that reminds me of the Rey Mysterio interview where the thing breaks.
Next.
Wait, like Braun Strowman's in AEW?
And Smiley Kylie Ray.
Is that actually a thing? I didn't know.
Once and for all.
WWE Evolve tomorrow.
He's not over there.
8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
I would have heard about that. He's not over there yet.
adulting is hard, as you guys are realizing on LFG, and everybody sucks. Last week, I tapped Jade out, or at least I thought I did. I had her like
I love how Thea Hale has her boyfriend involved in this.
It doesn't.
Yeah. To be such a grown-ass woman, you sure know how to get played like a fiddle.
Wow, you just got here and already have a mouth on you. Congrats, you don't know me.
Thea, calm down, sweet cheeks. I've watched you and I realize you haven't changed a bit. But I'll be sure to learn from your mistakes and just blow right past you.
Okay, well, if you want to go figure that out, we can. If y'all got a problem, save all of this and solve it later. Because I have a fatal four-way match. And ladies,
My ears hurt.
watch how the bougie bully gets things done.
My ears hurt. Ethan?
Ethan, what the hell was that?
Mom's here.
That was Ricky Saints being Ricky Saints and getting exactly what Ricky Saints deserves. Boss, honestly, I've been trying my best to be on my best behavior for you, but this man keeps pushing my buttons every single week.
Best behavior? That's your best behavior, Ethan? That's pathetic. And I'm sick of this.
Oh, I'm sick of this.
Is she gonna strip him of
You
the
can help
title?
us with both of our problems. It'd be great. All you have to do is make sure that Ricky Saints stays very, very, very far away from all illegal Ethan Page, and we'll never have to deal with this issue ever again.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd love that, huh?
I would. That's why I suggested it.
Ethan, don't piss me off. You and Ricky are actually required to be in my office next week.
Wait, for what?
Because you're both the problem and you're gonna settle it.
I like
You know
this.
what? We can settle it. Great. We're gonna settle it on my terms, though. Siri, text Vandy Project.
Support group.
Boys, I'm gonna need that.
What is happening right now?
What happened? What happened?
You okay?
Oh, you're right. Can we get some help? Did you see who did this?
Oh, come on,
Hank is
These
what?
guys are hands full. There's chaos going on backstage. Well, you could say
I am
that
so
once again, I would not wanna be
confused.
Our general manager Ava, but I
How-
understand right
you know
now
what happened?
that Sarah Schreiber is standing by.
We got another backstage segment? What's going on here? Oh, Joe.
Joe Hendry, it is good to have you back here at NXT.
It's great to be back.
Yes, the last time we saw you was at Battleground, where you lost the TNA World title to Trick Williams.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That is a night that I think about every single day of my life, but I can't change the past, although I can control the future. And that future is TNA Slammiversary, when I get my chance to regain the TNA World title from Trick Williams. Trick has made himself very comfortable showing up in TNA whenever he wants, so I thought, why not return the favor, and I'll show up in NXT whenever I want.
And we will see you go against Wesley one-on-one next week here at NXT.
Wes is a superstar who cut his teeth in TNA, but it seems like he's forgotten where he came from. But don't worry, because I will remind him. Because he's going to face 252 pounds of pure motivation, a man on a mission, the next TNA
of
World
pure motivation.
Champion.
It's so good.
Thanks so much. It's good to have you back.
Joe Hendry
Oh,
focused
Javi,
as ever,
Javi, settle down,
but
bro.
It's time to find
Javi,
out who's
settle down.
headed to Atlanta. The following
Javi, settle down, bro.
Fatal four-way NXT Women's Champion #1 Contenders match. Introducing first from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Shayna Parker.
Yo, this is. Yo, her music's a vibe, though. Settle down, Javi.
But there is pain bringing it to light.
All right, now let's talk about. Izzy Dame. Yo, this is a hell of a. She's so creepy. Tatum is so creepy, dude.
Accompanied by Tatum Paxley, representing the Culling.
Reminds me of my ex.
There is no steel chair in hand, but certainly a new friend in tow for Izzy Dame.
Culling quickly becoming the island of misfit toys, and let's be honest, Tatum Paxley fits right in.
Which one of these 4 women are going to be headed to Atlanta? Fatal 4-way.
Izzy's awesome, but like Tatum's my favorite, man. Like I got a lot of favorites in NXT, but Tatum's definitely up there for me. Man, it is so freaking hot in here. I love how Javi just messaged me. He's like, I'm watching your stream. With chat, not you. By the way, I like them way better than you. Just, you know, I figured.
To Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on Saturday, April the 18th, and Sunday, April 19th. Visit
It's okay.
WWE.com/events to register to be the first to receive pre-sale.
Clearly, I am unliked. Oh my God, another Chase U segment. ears hurt. We got another backstage segment? What's going on?
Class, I want to address something from last week.
Okay.
Kale, this is new to you, and this is new for me. But what I said
what I said.
100% fact. At Chase University, the toughest road creates champions. So I stand by it. Y'all need to toughen the up.
Nah, you know what? Mr. Chase, you're tripping if you think you're gonna talk to us like that and create a toxic environment in here.
Uriah, who the do you think you are? This attitude is what built the foundation of Chase University. The same university, remind you, that you two wanted to be a part of. Respect the fact that I know what I'm doing. This is my university.
That's the attitude that built the university?
And killed the university.
And it's also what destroyed it.
He's got a point there. He does. Well, actually, his gambling issues.
I know. Can't believe I called out to him to open this place back up.
Hey, Mr. Chase. Well, we saw some carnage earlier between these two, and we better get some reinforcements because next week, Inamura will face Jasper Troy, and the winner will face Oba Femi for the NXT Championship at the Great American Bash. Huge #1 contenders match next week on NXT.
And after being disrespected backstage earlier tonight, Miles Bourne has the opportunity to shut Lexus
King has lost some weight, man.
Permanently.
What is going on over there?
One-on-one.
He still needs to get a better barber, but Jesus.
Wesley will look to take care of Trick's business when he faces TNA wrestler Joe Hendry.
Why do they make them look hairier than they actually are?
He pleases here in NXT.
From Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
Booker, are we on the cusp of seeing Lash start to become a legend?
Talking about crashing that glass ceiling. Lash Legend, she's about to blow up, baby. Oh yes, man.
The bougie bully trying to become the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship.
We're about to get Def Rebelled.
It's not over until I win.
And their opponent from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
Will Jordan Grace be the one? Which of these 4 women will have
Can we give Jordan Grace her music back?
At WWE Evolution.
Well, this coming Monday in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my hometown, Monday Night Raw will have a special start time of 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, coming to you live on Netflix across the world. Do not miss the fallout from Night of Champions this coming Monday on Raw.
Oh, we see the 4 women in the ring.
Yeah, Tyler, she was.
Jada Parker.
Can we please give Jordan Grace her music back?
That woman right there, that being Jordan Grace, and all 4 women right now slugging it out. Tatum Paxley is on the outside.
That was horrendous.
Who is going to head to Atlanta? These 4 women have a golden opportunity in front of them. All won Evolution Eliminators last week to punch their ticket to this matchup. And this the final Evolution Eliminator because there can only be one, and the winner would face the woman in the middle.
You know what would be great?
Fatal influence for the NXT Women's Championship in Atlanta. Booker, what is the key?
You know what would be great if
matchup.
Blake, I keep going to say Mariah May. If Blake Monroe attacked JC Jane and threw her off that stand.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive Graves. Is there anyone who stands out among this field of 4?
This is why I'm friends with Javi. I said to him, I said you should get a picture of Tatum Paxley for me.
come within an eyelash, no pun intended, of becoming great, of reaching that next level. Personally, I think tonight could be massive for Jada Parker. I think Jada's been simmering just under the surface for just long enough. Tonight, she blows up.
First superstar to get a pinfall or submission will win. And now take a look at this showdown. Two of the most powerful women in NXT. And Lash showcasing that power early on. Izzy turning Lash around. Now it's Izzy showcasing some strength. And my word.
Oh, yeah. Fight.
Go on, Izzy.
None of these women have held a title in NXT. That certainly could change after Evolution. And
Javi's a great
Legend
friend.
Cleaning house.
Beautiful misdirection there from Lash Legend.
Jordan Grace trying to capitalize, and Lash
Look, how major is it, though, for any of these women to have a championship match at an event like Evolution?
Look, this is a shot for a shot at Revolution for the title, man. For the goals.
Damn, Lash, where you going?
Look at it, man.
Make history on multiple levels. Not only do you become the NXT Women's Champion, the champion of the hottest women's division in the game these days, you do it at an event where history will be
Yo, the
made
amount of
like
muscle on
Evolution.
Jordan Grace is
The
insane.
importance
Yeah,
cannot
buff
be
Sabrina
overstated.
Carpenter.
And look at this, fisherman suplex by Grace.
Cover and
Izzy.
saving the matchup and a championship opportunity is Izzy Dame. And Graves is Dame, the woman people are talking the least about heading into this matchup.
I think Izzy Dame could be the proverbial wolf in sheep's
I am
clothing
not letting you
when it
guys
comes
see
to
what he just
situation.
said.
We know Sean Spears has done most of the talking recently, but Izzy Dame, she's got a plan. She always has a plan.
Well, Izzy's coming off a big win over Zarya. And Zarya's a powerhouse, so you gotta know.
Yo, Javi, behave, bro. Javi's in the TikTok chat. Behave, bro.
And it seems like we are perpetually having a conversation about Jordan Grace. Miss Parker from the top.
Miss Parker.
And the importance of this opportunity. Another in a series for Jordan Grace. We know how impressive Jordan was.
This match is gonna be fast, man.
We know what she did to get her to the big leagues here in NXT.
Forward buster by Parker and Graves. Miss Parker appears to be as zoned in as ever.
baby.
Caught by
Wait a
Lash.
minute, too much for confidence.
No, Park, you're right. Jake did ruin Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh! Graves taking flight. Gotta pull out some new tricks, Graves, and there's some
Yo, Izzy.
Talking about Ash.
Oh my God, Jada.
The only woman standing is Jada Parker.
Yo, these four women are killing it right now.
Izzy stopping Parker's momentum for a moment. And it's now Izzy Dame who has, there's Tatum.
Yes, Tatum.
Official saw Tatum, there's no disqualifications.
That's my new friend, she
Salzo
says.
Parker from behind, near fall. Jada close to punching her ticket to Atlanta.
Yo, Soul, get out of here.
Soul and Zarya.
No.
Soul and Zarya, they're carrying Tatum
Zarya.
away.
Zarya, what are you doing?
Atlanta.
What the? Boo. Boo. What's happening? What is happening right now?
Soul and Zarya are
Bring back Tatum.
Tatum Paxley, but we do know that one of these four women will have a championship matchup at WWE Evolution, and Graves are the stars starting to align for Lash Legend.
Hey, it certainly appears to be the case, and far be it from me. Wait a minute, shoulders down.
Bring back Tatum. Don't run off with her like that.
Disparage or bet against Lash Legend in any
Listen,
way,
I know
shape, or
abductions
form.
are
I've been
allowed in
nothing but
pro
impressed by
wrestling,
Lash
but come on
since
now.
The first time I laid eyes on her, she's only gotten better. But we know Miss Parker
I know,
is
right?
double tough. Jada's never afraid to take a shortcut. We saw that's how she qualified here. Remember, she outsmarted Thea Hale and the official.
Oh, he certainly did. Shoot of the half, hook of the leg. And this matchup continuing. Lash so close. Said her rise begins
Come
tonight.
on,
we also
y'all.
have to keep remembering that fatal influence. The NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane, sitting up here to our left is Lash.
Yo, I can't wait till Blake attacks
Booker, do you
JC
agree
Jane.
with fatal influence that Blake Monroe is the flavor of the month?
Yeah, I mean, the new kid
Yo,
on the block.
Matt
He's gonna
Cardona
get a
stole
lot of attention. Everybody wondering what
her
Monroe is all
tank.
about. And so, yeah, I agree with that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes way, Victor. Look at this.
A quadruple triple, and Lash has dropped the field.
Well, here's the thing about having Fatal Influence as a trio all watching together. Not only do you get one brain, the brain of the champion, Jacy Jayne, you get her counterparts as well. 3 brains strategizing collectively with how you
bring back Tatum. Yes, bring back Tatum.
Jasmine Nix alongside Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley, of course, championship experience at both the tag team and single level here in NXT. And now, all 4 women. And Grace just jumping right on the back of Izzy, and now just right on the back, pounding the back of the neck.
Now it's almost a race
Not
for
that
submission.
I know of.
We got Lash going out? Is Lash going out?
A sleeper way? Is that a camel clutch? Are we gonna have these in stereo? What if they both submit? Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Starting to break down.
Okay.
These women with
McAfee announced that he's taking time off from commentating. I think we saw that coming.
Too much time, allowing the
I think we saw that coming.
powerhouses to recover.
What a main event this has been here on NXT, and again, only one of these women will head to Evolution.
Wait a minute!
Is that Izzy?
Here we go, baby. Oh, we gon' see it. Is she gon' do it? Oh, yes. High step it up, baby.
Oh, double up.
Oh my God.
Double up. Double up. One time for your mind, baby. Oh, yes. High step. That's some tigers, man.
Is it Jada Parker who's going to head in? Oh, there's Lash. Lash looking for a pump kick. Miss Wiley hoisted up.
Oh, look at this stretch.
Jada have the
Go on,
strength.
Jada. You can get her up.
She sure does.
There you go.
And now Jada is in control. Again, the winner of this fatal 4-way match will face the woman in the middle, Jacy Jayne.
Who you got your money on?
Evolution.
Who you got your money on?
In 7
Oh,
years
what a boot.
in Atlanta, the night after Great American Bash, and Saturday night.
I'm not gonna lie. I want this to be Izzy Dame. I want this to be Izzy Dame.
Might be Izzy
I
Dame.
love Jordan
and
Grace.
Lash breaking it up.
I mean, Book, if I'm forced to make a pick,
This fatal
I can't
four-way is
bet against
insane.
Lash Legend.
So hard to bet against any of these ladies because they're looking for the come up, man. Like I say, this is a shot.
This match is
shot.
on. I think all the fatal 4-ways that WWE has put on in the past couple of weeks have been great.
Behind all 4 of these women.
Oh, baby.
As the women taking center stage in the main event here tonight in Lash.
Lash Legend.
That is game-changing power.
And now just
my
using
God.
Jada to wipe out Dame, tossing Parker. And this is what you were just talking about, Graves. Lash trying to fall into the cover, hook of the leg to go to Atlanta.
And Jada just getting that right shoulder up. There's Jordan Grace.
We know Jordan has the experience. Jordan has a great deal of power, but I don't even know if Jordan's ever encountered anything quite like Legend.
Grace was the final woman to qualify last week.
Not like Legend,
Right
but
to the
she's
spine.
definitely encountered some
All
power.
eyes on the deepest women's division as Parker with a vicious right hand.
Jordan Grace is in a bad,
Wait,
bad
what?
position in the high rent district, man.
Somebody wanna wait?
Jada
What?
trying to fight. Lash intervening. Looking around, I don't even see Izzy. But what I do see
Carol, what?
is a precarious position for Jada Parker, who's trying to take down Lash. Can she do it?
Wow.
Unable. But wait a minute. Jordan, come
Pin,
on.
1,
Jada.
2, Izzy.
Wow. All 4 of these women showing up, Book, and showing out.
Izzy Dame there at the nick of time, saving her one and only perhaps opportunity for that championship glory, man. You gotta love it.
Gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Jacy Jayne. I couldn't imagine an NXT where Izzy Dame has a championship and the culling has more power.
You know what? I think once upon a time, not too long ago, you couldn't imagine an NXT where Jacy Jayne was the women's champion. Guess what? She is. All of these women want to follow in those footsteps.
I tell you right now, Jada Parker's in a bad position. Wait a minute. Here comes Lash Legend to add a little bit more spice to this situation. Are we gonna put a little bit of Cholula
We going super flex?
on this
Super
suplex?
flex?
Oh, wait a minute.
Jordan,
this could spell
what
disaster
are you
for all of these.
doing?
You gotta be kidding me.
Say it
You
again.
gotta be kidding me.
Oh!
No way.
No, even
No.
Jordan Grace doesn't have the power. No way.
Come on, Jordan!
Juggernaut. Juggernaut.
That was sick. That was sick. That was crazy.
Look at this once again. That is terrifying. Superhuman power.
Cover.
Two.
They're going to Atlanta and an ear fall.
So close.
Another cover here by Grace. Trying it now on
Two.
Izzy. And another kick out by Izzy Dame.
Stay on the gas, Jordan.
Hook of the leg on Jada
One,
Parker this time.
two.
Did you guys see the
Nope.
look on the face of Jordan Grace? See the frustration starting to build? She has to be feeling, Graves, so much pressure in this match.
No doubt about it. We've talked about it many times. Every time Jordan has come close to an NXT Women's Championship, something seems to backfire. Something seems to go wrong. The question remains, can she win the big one?
Oh, she knocked her out the ring, though. Izzy!
Parker, turn it around. Izzy, code breaker. Big pump kick from Lash. Izzy right back in. Sidestep. Lash Legend in control. Blocking the right hand and then dropping Izzy with a right of her own. And now Lash coming right back in.
Jordan's gonna take it.
Trying to plant Jada Parker. No one to stop. Lash Legend from going to Atlanta.
That's
Cover.
it. That's it, man.
Jordan with a double stomp to the spine. And somehow stays on her feet. She charges in. Paintbrush under the jaw. And turning right back around, hoisting up. Does she have enough left?
Go on, Jordan.
Torture rack-esque, turning it around. Torture rack.
One, two,
and
three.
Jordan Grace has done it.
That fatal four-way was sick.
Here is your winner and the
That was awesome.
#1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship, Jordan Grace.
What a main event here tonight on NXT.
So can we get Mariah May
Congratulations
attacking-
to that woman, but let's go back.
Can we get Mariah
to
May
some of the-
attacking
All four of these
JC?
women have reason to be proud after this battle. They're using
Damn.
a juggernaut, showing what she's capable of. Lash Legend had victory in her grasp. Lash extension.
Yo, Park, thank you so much for gifting Tyler a sub there. Appreciate that, man.
Jordan Grace picks her spot, delivers a rap bomb to Jada Parker, stacks her up, and Jordan Grace is headed to the ATL and Evolution.
No
Is the
Mariah May
time
or Blake Monroe?
running out on JC Jane because it is official. JC Jane, Jordan Grace, they are going to showcase the future. The NXT Women's Championship will be defended in Atlanta at the historic WWE Evolution. Mark your calendar.
So we have one match
Sunday,
so far for
July
Evolution.
13th.
But before
Tyler
we get
entertains
to
you?
Atlanta,
Fair.
let's talk about what's coming your way next week right here on NXT. Yoshiki
Can
Inamura
somebody check
was
that out?
bold enough to
Because
step up to the
I have
ruler
nowhere to
Oba
look for
Bennett.
this because I'm live.
Unfortunately for Inamura, Jasper Troy still has unfinished business.
I am
with the
literally nowhere
NXT
to look for
champion.
this.
These two throw down. Winner becomes #1 contender and gets Oba.
Also next week, Joe Hendry has said he will arrive whenever he wants. He's going to take on Wesley, who's looking to take care of Trick Williams' business next Tuesday here on NXT. But the moment here right now belongs to the Juggernaut as she is staring a hole through the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane, and the rest of Fatal Influence. What a moment it must be. Will Grace have her historic moment on a historic night at Evolution for NXT?
Yeah, I guess they're slow playing it pretty hard. Interesting. All right, so I just saw something in my chat over on YouTube that apparently, and I'm not gonna, I want to get confirmation on this, so I'm gonna go to my other YouTube channel while we're here and we can kind of chat for a couple of minutes. But apparently Donald Trump has announced that there is a new that WWE needs to make a new play. It needs to go somewhere new. And I'm very confused. So I don't know. I don't know why somebody would announce this.
Share good vibes
but
all summer long.
This is interesting.
More value on everything you need for delicious feasts on the go.
Production staff is currently stuck in Qatar. Okay, hold on. Can we? Is this over? Israel violated the ceasefire. Has any? Okay, we got like a 55-second countdown here. I'm just trying to see kind of where this is all going, because this could be... I don't know if anybody else is covering this right now. Carol, where did you see it? Did you see it on the live stream? Well, let's see what this says for a second, because... Hold on. Okay, so this is all a countdown. I've not seen it anywhere. Yeah, apparently it happened like right during the end of the show. Last I heard, DJT dropped an F-bomb. Yes, he did. He did drop an F-bomb. That was pretty impressive. I didn't know he had him. I didn't know he had it in him. Well, I knew he... Yes, news breaking. Four, 3, 2, 1. It's June 24th.
On this Tuesday night, the U.S. president fired up over Israel and Iran. They don't know what they're doing.
There's your F-bomb.
Ceasefire and what the U.S. bombing of Iran did and did not accomplish. Defense dollars, the tens of billions Canada would have to shell out to meet NATO's new spending targets. One baby girl's bout with measles.
Okay. So that's not it. Guys, I'll look this up a little further. TikTok, appreciate everyone being here, but we're gonna end the TikTok live just because, you know, I'm live everywhere else. So appreciate you guys. And off we go. Cool. Sorry, guys. What I'll do, guys, is because it's so fucking hot in this room and I decided to stay on because I love you guys. I'm going to end the streams and just get myself out of this room and cooled off a little bit. But I think Anime is going to probably look at it. I'm going to look at it. And if anything, I will make a quick live. Carol, can you do me a favor? Can you find the link? Apparently, this was 7 minutes ago that he said that. Apparently Trump said this 7 minutes ago. So Anime and I are going to look at it and go from there. And hopefully we can find something and then I'll do a video on it later. All right. All right, guys. Take care. Like always, be good people.
Do you came to see? I'm the main event. Who you wanna be? I'm the main event. Who they paying to see? I'm the main event. I'm who you gotta be. I'm the who they came to see. I'm the main event.